All right, are you ready for a duel? Today we're getting into a sample of Dueling Grounds Linkumpinch. I said it right. I know I did. They're 6 year, bottled and barreled and bottled on Repeal Day. Let's go. Okay, if you don't know anything about Dueling Ground Distilling, they're doing some really cool things. They are a Kentucky distillery that the place where their distillery is set up is where they used to do all the duels back in the day. Can you imagine having to go in front of somebody and say, I don't like the way you look, let's have a duel? And then you do your 10 paces and you pull your gun and hopefully you're faster than the other guy, right? Let's get into it. So I just released a podcast with Dueling Ground, and they sent over some samples. And these samples we're talking cream of the crop samples. This is a 6-year-old, 114 proof bourbon that was barreled and bottled on Repeal Day. This is a distillery only, and this is barrels 99 and 100. That of all the barrels they have. So let's get into it. I had an excellent time talking to everybody over there. It was a great time, and it's just really cool seeing craft distillers and doing crafty things. So let's get into it, and we are going to rate this. So this is a straight bourbon, 6-year-old straight bourbon, 114 proof, smaller barrels. Wow. That is unlike any 6-year-old bourbon that I've smelled before, in a good way. Sorry if you can hear the rain on the roof right now. We're getting a little shower, which I'm so happy for. Man, so cool on the nose. It's like caramel, vanilla, all the normal bourbon notes, right? But then it gives you this dark chocolate, almost coffee note as well. Let's get in on the taste. Oh man, super nice. It is oaky. It does have a lot of oak influence on it, but it's not overdone. It's really nice. It has a really nice viscosity to it. It's clinging to the glass. It still hasn't even made... Oh, it's just now starting to make legs on the glass. So it's pretty oily. It has some oil. It has some really nice viscosity to it. Anyway, please check out the podcast I did with them. It was an amazing time. It was a good show. And I don't normally get two people on the podcast, so it's kind of cool to see two different sides of a distillery. So we're going to go ahead and rate this thing. So let's get into it. On the nose, I rate everything on nose, taste, finish, and would I buy again? Or in this case, would I buy it? Now, I can't buy this particular one because this was distillery only, and it is long gone. So they only had 2 barrels worth, right? So 400, 500 bottles maybe. And I'm glad to have a sample of it. Okay, on the nose, it is a little ethanol on the nose, but it's not overpowering. It's very fragrant, cherry, vanilla, but also like, it's not sappy, but it has like a, have you ever been to places like Santa Fe or Aspen where they have pinyon, right? It has kind of that pinyon note as well. It's not off-putting. It's just a little different, right? So I'm going to give that an 8. Yeah, I'm going to give that an 8. It's really nice. It's really nice and different. That's the thing about it. I like it because it's different. All right, on the taste. Yeah. Typical bourbon notes. Comes across with a little bit of more grain. It's grain forward, so I'm getting some like rye. I'm getting a lot of rye spice. I'm getting the malted barley is coming through. It's really sitting with me pretty nice. So yeah, I'm gonna give that an 8 as well. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm really enjoying it. So unfortunately, I was talking too much and couldn't get into the finish. So I'm gonna have a little bit more just to get into the finish. Give it one more thing. Texas Whiskey Festival, April 12th. Be there or be square. Oh man, the finish lingers with a apricot, cream, vanilla sponge cake. It's really nice, really nice. I hope that rain isn't overpowering me right now. So on the finish, I'm going to give that 8.5. The finish is really nice. I'm really enjoying the finish. All right, so would I buy this bottle? Would I buy it again? Would I buy this bottle? Absolutely. I would buy this bottle because it is a representation of something other than the big six, right? So, man, it's really coming down. I would buy this. Now, obviously, you can't buy this bottle, but I would buy Dueling Grounds. And I am working on it, but we'll see what happens. So, I would give that an 8. Yeah, I would give it an 8. So my total up here, yep. Really good whiskey. Very glad to have it. I can't thank you guys enough from Dueling Grounds for hanging out with me. It was an amazing time. Good bottle. Good talk. So if you like this type of content, if you want to see more like this, go to Patreon. Patreon.com/whiskey and sign up today. And if you want, you get before the scenes exclusives. I send out samples, all the things, right? And if you want to support in non-monetary, give me a follow, a like, a subscribe, do all the algorithm-y things to help this channel grow. We're getting pretty good numbers, but I'd like to get a little bit more. Not being greedy, but I'd like to get a little bit more. So if that's something you're into, please think about following, liking, and subscribing. And yeah, think about looking at the podcast that I did with them. I have it linked down below. It was an amazing time. Good talk with some good people over good whiskey. So you can't beat that. So yeah, no, it was just a great time. So I thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. And y'all be good. Drink water. Drink water. And until next time, keep your spirits up. Peace.